Attentive people will no longer be deceived by the spirits that operate on the basis of deception.
Again, Elder?
Attentive people will no longer be deceived by the spirits that operate on the basis of deception.
My family. Ananzambe. Ingeta. Ananzambe.
Ingeta.
Ingeta.
Ananzambe.
Ingeta.
Ingeta.
Please. Who have ear, let them hear. Maybe you don't need this message, but you know somebody who needed this message. As we said, we are the police officers of everything people are giving or teaching to our own people. We are the police officer. Whatever is good, we will clap. But whatever is wrong, we'll say, hey. Bongo la mess.
When?
Hallelujah. That is us, family. It is tough to share this kind of message, but we have no choice. We just have to obey that exam. Because people are putting in a serious problem. They have no clue, no clue. We will see down there, down the document, we will see why we are sharing this message. Yes, Elder.
Do not confuse the real traditional doctor with the practitioners of obscure medicine, curandeiro, or healers.
Now we're talking. Do not confuse the real traditional doctors with practitioners of obscure medicine. As we said, we embrace our culture. We love our continent. But the question is, the point is, do not, the family, let's examine everything. Because we see many people, you know, I'm sorry to say that, especially brothers from diaspora. As in the land, some of people, sometimes we think, you know, I wouldn't say in the plural, you know, we think that, they don't know anything, you know, let's just deceive them. This is how people think. And something, they will lead you in a way that is not good for you. They will lead you to people that they are not real traditional doctors. They are not the real one, but they are practitioners of obscure medicine. In Angola, we say curandeiros, or traditional, or healers, you know, curandeiros like a healer, yes. There is a lot of confusion, you know, There's a lot of confusion. But we will understand the difference between those people who have the gift to heal by using natural medicine and those who pretend to have that gift. Yes, let's go, Elder.
Traditional or natural medicine is the knowledge and combination of plants and or natural roots that heal.
Hallelujah.
Yala.
Yala.
We have no problem with that. And we praise Tanzania for that, because that is us. Traditional or natural medicine, we embrace that. The plants, the roots, you know, you just eat the root and you will feel your body clean. In Angola, we do have a tree. The tree is called Curatudo, heals everything. That's the name of the tree. Heals everything. That's the name of the tree. That tree is very bitter. It's very bitter. But when you eat, our family, if you're feeling headache, you know, stomach pain, anything, you will be healed. In Portuguese, we say cura tudo. Let me just write down. No, it's fine. In Portuguese, we say cura tudo. But in English, you will just say heals everything. That's the name of the tree. Are we glad for that? Yes, we're glad for that. Do we respect and honor those people who have the gift by using those trees and roots? Yes. Are they from Tanzania? Yes, they are. So far, we're okay. Let's continue, Elder, to see.
Modern or conventional medicine is what is practiced in hospitals.
Mm-hmm.
Obscure medicine, curanderismo, is the use of natural plants plus something else obscure or familiar spirit in interference.
This is not the problem. Wait a minute, do you see now where the problem comes now? Ananzambi.
Ingeta.
Do you see now where the problem starts? We do have 3 medicine there. The one that comes from Tanzania, the one which is natural, that is good. The modern conventional medicine, hospital and stuff, which is not quite good. I don't advise anybody, but that's the world we live in. And the third one, they also call it traditional medicine, but it's not. They call it traditional medicine, but it's not. That is obscure medicine. Another word, curanderismo, healerism, which is the use of natural plant plus something else. The natural doctor, he have knowledge. Natural doctors, some of them, they learn even at school and stuff, but the proper one, they are also a prophet. The one available is the one who guide them to combine the right leaves and the right roots. And they're very nice. They're very nice. They give it to you, that's cool. But when it's come to obscure medicine, so-called also traditional medicine, but it's not, curanderismo, healerism, they will use the natural medicine, the plants, the roots. And after they are done, they have to invoke the spirit from underground. That is where the problem starts. Now, the so-called traditional healer, here you have to take all these tools, this medicine, in his office. Now you have to invoke familiar spirit to come and visit the medicine, like to bless or anoint the medicine. And this is where the problem starts. Because by mixing both things, we are out of order. Because if you check the Old Testament, the book, it is not in line with that. It is not in line. This is when we deny this kind of practice. And sometimes people may think, we are denying our culture. No, we are not. But we have to be wise. And most of those people who practice those kind of things, they do not just sell medicine. They also sell tala, some dangerous powder that is able to make people blind, is able to kill people. And guess what? I'm not even touching in witchcraft, This is not witchcraft, but it is the way to. This is not, because witchcraft is the way back, is even dangerous. This is not. This is traditional stuff they do. And this guy, they are able to prepare, tala. Tala is a powder they sell in the market that cause people's leg to grow bigger like this. And those same people, they claim to be traditional healer. If you're sick, you go there, you will buy medicine. If you want to eliminate anybody, or if you want to make some, any evil against your neighbor, the same person who is selling you medicine will also sell you. They call it a landmine. Tala is like a landmine. It's a powder you put on the ground. When the person steps, the leg will grow bigger like this. It is very common in the south part of Angola. The question is this in line? Not sure. Yes, Elder.
Therefore, if you go to a so-called ngunza or traditional healer for healing, first you'll have to go through a traditional ritual where they will have to invoke the familiar spirit in order to introduce you to the ancestral world or kingdom.
This is the reality. You have to go through ritual. Many people, family, they are, putting themselves in dangers by doing this stuff. If you come to the land, do a research and interview some people, you will understand it clearly. You will ask, were you sick? Yes, I was sick. Let me just open the video to show you something. You will ask the person, are you sick? Yes, I'm sick. So, did you go to meet the Ngunza? Yes, I went. What did you do? We'll explain to you. Everything. And the truth of the matter, the mother will reveal to you that something is not okay. And I will share a video to you. I'm just opening my internet to show to you what I'm speaking. And to see the procedure also, some so-called traditional healer, they do. And you will see if that is in line or if that is not in line. And but that is very sad. I'm opening my internet. I will show you the video. And you will see it. Just a second. The internet is slow. Okay, Elder, we can move on to Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 8, verse 19. When someone tells you to consult mediums and spiritists who whisper and mutter, should not a people inquire of their God? Why consult the dead on behalf of the living? Consult God's instruction and the testimony of warning. If anyone does not speak according to this word, they have no light of dawn.
Can you hear me, family?
Yes,
can hear you.
Do you see that, family? If we are people from the book, the problem is, sometimes people are preferring to choose the tradition and forsaking what is in the book. That is the problem. And this is what is disturbing us the most. They will read what is written in the book. And they will say, no, that book is, was brought to us by colonizers. Well, that's our book. Before the colonizers, they brought this book. We had the book recorded. And we used to call it Nkanda Nzambe, scrolls. Nkanda is like, those, the English term I forgot. Nkanda is like, those hard material they used to write.
Scrolls.
Oh,
Scrolls.
Thank you very much, Elder. Yeah, just say scrolls, yes. But it's made out of animal skin, to be right. That's Nkanda. We had the book. Do you wonder why we were sent to slavery? Ngunza, the prophet, they used to warn our people, but people, they did not listen. Well, Nzambi has no choice but to spare us from the land, okay? Because you're not listening to me, we'll punish you. Unfortunately, you have no choice. He had no choice. Oh, no. And that person, I'm sure he claimed to be also, in the land, they call himself also Ngunza. Ngunza, or traditional healer, right? Everybody who have this kind of gift, how people just say Ngunza, traditional healer and stuff. That's all they said. But first of all, when you see the thing they do and the money they charge, I don't know. They charge a lot of money. There's a scheme they do in which you will be stuck and you'll be paying a lot of money. A lot of money. But the problem also, those people, they don't know to grow. Doesn't matter the quantity of money they charge, they will stay at the same place. As you will see, the office, dirty, disorganized and stuff. And this is what our people at this moment are doing also. And some of them, they already did that. Nobody can hide himself from the Tanzania, The Mwanda is present like our shade. The Mwanda is like air. He's everywhere, watching everything clearly like this. Nobody can hide. The Mwanda is, where you are, if you look close to you, the Mwanda is there. The Mwanda is there. Even inside of you, the Mwanda is inside of you. The Mwanda is lower. We can't hide from him. And he's the one who reveals everything. And the problem is, our people, they're putting themselves in problem and dangerous stuff. We will see the danger in the document. Elder Mutavi, let's continue.
Curanderismo, healerism, arises and strengthens based on deception and delusion. They wear the cloak of traditional healers while they are practitioners of obscure medicine.
Yes. Healerism or curanderismo, it is based on deception. They wear the cloak of a traditional healer or traditional doctor, but at the bottom of the line, they are not. They are not. And most, they are greed. Family, we are speaking our experience. Most of them, they are greed. They are attached to money and things. That is the problem. As we said at the beginning, do our people have calling? Yes. Do they have gift? Yes. But it is possible for me to have a gift and be contaminated and starting working according to my own will because of my own desire. If I do have a gift as a prophet, but I'm attached to greed, it is very easy for Kadiapema to manipulate me. It is very, very easy. And that is the reality. That is what's happened. That's why we say healerismo, curanderismo is based on deception. Why? Because they wear the cloth of traditional healers while they are practitioners of obscure medicine. Yes, Elder?
Curanderismo or healerism is part of the African tradition, but it is not true that it is our tradition. This is an obscure practice present around the world. Different in the modes of operation due to cultural elements, but the essence is the same: invocation of spirits and consultation with the dead.
This practice, family, is present everywhere around the world, not just in the land, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, family, including Europe, but they will hide from you. The Muzungu, they will do it in a nice way. In a nice way. those who practice magician stuff, they're touch. They will do it in a nice way, in a very clean way, so that you may clap, yes, and think that is okay. That is not okay. This thing is present everywhere, not just in the land. It is present everywhere, everywhere. Everywhere. Yes, Elder?
Many members of the government are strengthened and rise due to consultation with so-called healers, Kimbanda, Sangoma, so they sponsor them.
Yes. And this is true. Many of our African leaders, they trust those entities. And I'm not saying witches. I'm not even touching on witches or lizard. I'm not even touching there, because there is something else. I'm touching on those who consult the familiar spirit, because they also have some kind of power. I'm not even touching the witches, not even touching the witches. But those people who practice these things and the witches, they know very well each other. And many members of our African government family, many leaders, they consult those people, many of them. Many of them, they're like, I don't know if it's just in Angola, but I don't believe so. Many of them, they don't like to pray. Many of them, Elder Mutavi is, just nodding his head. He knows. Elder, can you confirm this?
Yes, I can confirm that. It's not just in Angola or in South Africa. It's all around the world, especially in Africa, but also, like you said before, even in Europe, even in North America. It's the same trade, they just practice it differently.
Get that.